Welcome to the Relevant podcast, where relevance is the only thing that matters. I'm Rello. This is my co-host Rob, and each week we discuss sports, pop culture, and everything in between. Thank you for joining us as we explore everything that is
What?
relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, you already know everything relevant on this show. So let's get started. Get into it. Let's get into it. So, do you know about Mecole Hardman?
Heard the name. Play with the Chiefs, right?
Yes, Mecole
Yeah.
Hardman is the wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs of the NFL, and actually, he's more famous right now for catching the game-winning Super Bowl in the game-winning Super Bowl. Catching the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl just this past February.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know him. I seen him. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of controversy involving Mecole Hardman these days. So as you know, or may not know, Mecole Hardman started the season last year with the New York Jets as one of their wide receivers, and he was traded midseason to the Kansas City Chiefs. Lucky for him, he got a Super. I think his third Super Bowl ring out of that, all with the Chiefs.
Okay.
So the reports are some Jets believe Mecole Hardman leaked game plans to the Chiefs and the Eagles during the season. So in a tweet from Connor Hughes of SNY.TV, he says he is told that there is validated belief from the Jets that wide receiver Mecole Hardman, frustrated by his lack of playing time when he was with the Jets, leaked game plans to the opposition as implied by several players, including Sauce Gardner, Kenny Yeboah, Kenny Yeboah. Not just the Eagles game, but it was also the Chiefs game. Ironically, the Eagles' victory was arguably the best of the season for the Jets, while Zach Wilson also had his best game against the Chiefs this last season. So, what's your thoughts about this whole Mecole Hardman leaking game plans to the opposing teams while he was still with the Jets?
Um, just off the top of my head, I think the Jets sound bitter. Right? They sound bitter. Like, what was y'all gonna do this year anyway? Like, nothing. Y'all was gonna lose. I think y'all lost. Were they ever in the playoff hunt?
Um,
I don't think so.
no,
Not with Zach
no.
Wilson. Yeah, historically, y'all not a good franchise, and now y'all coming across as like bitter. I just seen my man on a podcast. I didn't realize it was him until right now. My man on there with his rings talking about he know about winning and the Jets don't. So yeah, I think the Jets need to just focus on them. I love me some Sauce Gardner. My man is blowing up, but y'all not winning nothing anytime soon. Y'all sound like the Colts when they was talking about the flat footballs against the Patriots. Uh,
Yeah.
folk, like whether they know the game plan or don't know the game plan, like everybody's preparing. They have all this stuff. Like either you can stop me or you can't. Like it's as simple as that. I back in my younger days, I ain't gonna talk about me. Let's talk about Larry Legend. They said Larry Legend back in the day when he used to hoop, he'd be like, "I'm about to go right. I'm a pump fake. You gonna jump, and I'm gonna hit the jump on top of you."
Yeah.
Then he do right. I'm
Right.
pretty sure there's times in the NFL where dudes be like, "Hey, ball coming to me, stop it. We about to run it, stop it." Right? We all knew what Patrick Mahomes was about to do in Super Bowl. Stop it. You're gonna march you down the field and nothing you can do about it. So yeah, just sound better, man. Y'all focus on getting yourselves better and stop trying to hate on my man Mecole Hardman because he out here winning 2, 3 Super Bowls.
Right. So, like you said, my thing is like, aren't we talking about a league that shares game tape? So I don't care what your game plan is. Most likely, all the teams that you about to face for the week, they know exactly what you about to run anyway. And now,
They
Right.
televised.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it, we know what you're gonna run. Now it's your job to go out there and stop it, right? And if you can't stop it, then that's on you. Execute better, right? We talking about the Jets who have the longest streak of not making the playoffs in the NFL. I think they're going on 13 years since they made the playoffs. They ain't made the playoffs since Rex Ryan was the head coach. And Rex Ryan ain't been in the league and I don't know how long. He on ESPN talking just like us. So yeah, like you said, they sound bitter. They sound like they hating. Also, this just shows why they haven't made the playoffs and why they ain't winning for the past 13 years. You worried about somebody that ain't even with your team anymore. Like, cause this didn't come out when after you traded them. Because if it did, okay, then I got a problem, right? But you wait till the man win the game winning touchdown in the Super Bowl, and now you want to hate. And yeah, he out there talking, and he deserved to talk. That man got 3 Super Bowls. He got he chipped up, and then he was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs. So his first introduction into the league was a winning culture. Shoot, all we do is win out there. You know what I mean? And then you trade me. Well, and then I signed with the Jets, this organization who don't know nothing about when they ain't won nothing since Joe Namath. Right. So yeah, man. So shut up. Go back to the drawing board because everything that y'all doing ain't working. You sit up there and got Aaron Rodgers this last offseason and let him run the daggone organization. And 4 plays into his Jets career, boom, just like that, he snapped his Achilles and he out. And now we got to go back to the quarterback that we ain't had no faith in anyway. And then we're going to blame the whole reason why we losing on Zach Wilson. And now it's another excuse. Oh, Mecole Hardman is giving up game plans. In one of those games, you won. Right. Actually, I think they won both of those games. Something like that. What they sound like?
Picture for you. They sound
Paint the picture.
like a woman who broke up with a dude for another dude, and then when the new dude is happy with somebody else, she come over to the relationship talking about, he used to mistreat me. He lied to me. He lied to me once. Like what? Yeah. ain't nobody ask you after the old dude was on a podcast talking about, I'm just real happy over here. She treated me right. My last relationship just didn't work out. And then she come over to the new girl. He used to mistreat me. Ain't nobody asked y'all about this. Going somewhere. You left. You don't want Mecole Hardman. You traded him away. He went back to the Chiefs. He happy now. Basically all he said was on the podcast. All he said was the Jets are not a winning culture, and the specific thing he gave is that everybody doesn't get treated the same, right? Yeah. He said the Chiefs. He said if Patrick Mahomes will walk out there in yellow cleats and ain't nobody supposed to be wearing yellow cleats, and look at Pat and be like, hey, go back in there and change into the cleats we told you to. He said 1 through, 52 man roster, 1 through 52, everybody follow the same rules, ain't nobody treated differently, right?
Yeah.
And for me, that sounds like a winning culture.
Right. You're right. All right. So you were fond of Cam Newton? Or not fond.
I like pause. No, I'm swearing. No, I like Cam Newton, man. Since he came into the league, I've liked him. I like people that people hate on. I don't know if that even makes sense. If people gonna get hated on, I'm a rock with you. That's just how I am. So I rock with Cam. I rock with Lamar. I rock with the underdogs and the most hated. They're my people.
Got you. Yeah. So this past week, during one of Cam Newton's 7-on-7 camps, football camps, There was an
Mm-hmm.
altercation between him and a bunch of coaches, right? I don't know. The coaches that was in the fight, they say that Cam Newton started it or whatever, just by talking stuff or whatever. Um, yeah, and it ended up in a brawl. But it wasn't too much of a brawl. It seemed like all those coaches were the ones throwing punches,
Mm-hmm.
and Cam Newton was the one trying to stop it. Right? He
Yeah.
wasn't throwing. Yeah, from the video that I saw, he wasn't throwing any punches. He was just trying to get people off of him.
Yeah.
And it looked like it just wasn't a good look all around. But it also didn't look like Cam Newton was the instigator. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So, what's your thoughts on Cam Newton and this whole situation with the brawl?
First, I think how do I put this? I don't think he instigated it, right?
Okay.
I would say he kind of instigated it, right? So this is my thing, right? Like if we go in the sports arena, right? If we playing sports and we competing, we can talk trash to each other and it not being serious. So I can probably see him like talking trash, right? That's what athletes do, right? Some people step on the court, we talk trash, but we know like, hey, this is as far as it's going to go,
Yeah.
right? And then I think some men are more emotional than other men, so then they want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So like, uh, I'm sure Cam Newton, his whole football, I don't think I've seen him get to a fight on the field or get the altercation like that. But I know he talks trash the whole time,
Yeah.
right? I know. I'm sure Kevin Durant talks trash sometimes when he hoops. I'm sure LeBron James talks trash when he hoops. I've never seen him get into altercations, right?
Right.
So I think that he probably is out there talking a little trash, and I'm not saying it to like make it seem like that should have been a fight. I'm saying it that trash is going to get talked. Trash always get talked, but there's like an understanding like we just talking trash.
Yeah.
It's a part of it. It's a,
Like yeah, we settled the brawl. We settled the dispute in between the lines on the field.
Yeah, that's where it gets settled. We're gonna talk this trash, and then we're gonna go out here compete, and that's how the trash gets settled.
Yeah.
The trash talk gets settled, not like well, fight me. Like, come on, man. And I think it's just a whole bunch of men that ain't probably used to competing and that
Mm-hmm.
are like super emotional and
Yep.
don't know how to control themselves, right? So now, and then they in their feelings. So now they wanna go at this man. So me personally, I just think those dudes, everything that happened, probably they was in their feelings. They wasn't raised right. Uh, so now they want to take it out on Cam Newton because they jealous because they hating and yeah, that's basically how I see it. Couldn't be me though. Cam better, you better than me, Cam.
Oh yeah. Especially if I was 6'5", 260 or whatever he is, 6'6", 250. Oh yeah, everybody. If they're coming at me, everybody getting this. This about to be equal opportunity work out here.
Whole point is these guys rush me, and this is a tribute to Cam Newton. No punches were thrown by him.
None at
So you had
all.
enough. You know what I'm saying? You had enough mental awareness, fortitude to not throw any punches. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
shout out to him. Shame on the other 3, 4 dudes who couldn't even get him to the ground. But I don't know why they thought they could because I was watching film of him. They throwing people off of him
Yeah.
like they rag dolls.
It's also interesting that it's kind of. I think this is like the second time that he's kind of got into a dispute at one of his camps. The
Yeah,
last time it didn't come to blows or nothing like that, or whatever you want to call that, whatever you want to call that. But it seems like whatever area that he's doing this camp in, or not even the area, the people that he's letting come to the camp is the
yeah,
problem, right?
yeah.
Because like the problem with the first time, it was a lot of trash talking, and then the kids. I don't know if you saw that video. The kids talking crap
Yeah, kids
to,
talking reckless.
yeah, talking super reckless to Cam Newton,
Yeah,
like they done did something. Like
yeah,
the reason these kids are here is so they can accomplish at least half of the stuff Cam Newton has accomplished. right?
Yeah,
I
you
think
know what they
Cam.
talking like.
You said what?
I said I know what they talking like that, but
What?
shame on me if I say it. So,
Why they talking like that?
huh? Because the way they was raised, man, and by
Okay. Yeah.
whom they
Oh,
was raised, and
yeah.
by whom's
Exactly.
not in their life.
Okay. Yeah.
It's somebody that's not in their life. We know who's not in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they acting like that. Cause I ain't never talked like that.
No.
I'll say that.
Right. Yeah. I
So
don't really understand it. I was talking this to my wife the other day as well. Um, it- I mean, she was like, "Oh, it's probably kids raising kids." I was like, "I don't think that's. I mean, you can be a kid raising a kid all you want. You still got a responsibility to instill some kind of respect in your kids. I don't care if you
and
16,
dis-
17, whatever, having a kid. If you grown enough to have a kid, you grown enough to teach these kids some kind of respect, right? My kids
mhm.
know respect. When my kids go out, they know how to they know how to act. And I had a kid at nine. I was 19 when I had my first kid,
Yeah,
right? And maybe that's a product of how I was raised, but it's also it's proof of how I want to be viewed in the world, how I want my kids to be viewed in the world. So I
yeah,
teach them how they should act and how they should conduct themselves in public or wherever they go.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't even
And
think it's the
go ahead.
should how they need to, right?
Yeah,
We think
yeah,
ain't no should. You
right,
need to act this way in public, and you need to conduct yourself this way. If not, people are going to look at you a certain way, and then when they look at you a certain way, right? Because perception is reality. They're going
right,
to look at you a certain way, and then when they do, you're going to miss out on job opportunities. You're going to miss out on relationships that you could have just because you're acting a certain way. And yeah, it's the culture that we're bringing these kids up in. You can't tell nobody nothing. You can't tell my kids nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna do what I'm. Yeah,
baby.
man. Yeah, yeah. Then when baby end up in jail,
Yep,
dead or something like that, then now we victims.
right.
But go ahead. I'll go on
No,
that.
you good. No, it's a thing of like if I don't teach them, somebody else will.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. That's
Yeah,
deep.
and I can either teach you at home
Yeah,
or somebody can go teach you in jail.
yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, then you go from Jermaine to your nickname is now like Peaches or something.
Juicy Jermaine.
Yeah, just say Jermaine. Used to be Jumping Jerome. Juicy. Yeah, go ahead. All right, yeah.
All right, moving on. Diddy accused of sexual assault,
Yeah.
harassment.
Going into the next story. No.
Diddy accused of sexual assault, harassment by male music producer in $30 million lawsuit. Boy, Diddy is not having a night. He's not having a good 2023 or 2024. 2023 to 2023, he kind of got off a little easy because he had a
Yeah.
whole Cassie situation that he paid off quick. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
Cassie accused him of similar things, and the next day he was like, "Let me go ahead and slide you this cool settlement
Yeah. Yeah,
so we
yeah,
can
yeah.
just get this out of the way." And now, um, Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault by a former male colleague. The new lawsuit is the latest in a string of disturbing allegations of a similar nature against the music mogul, all of which he denies, of course, because who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Yahoo Entertainment has reached out to Combs' lawyer for comment. So, more into the story. Rodney Lil Rod Jones, Lil Rod, Lil Rod Jones, a producer on Diddy's 2023 album, filed the lawsuit in federal court in New York on Monday against the rapper and several associates. Jones alleges to have witnessed Combs and others engaging in serious illegal activity. That's vague. While he lived and traveled with the superstar from September 2022 and to November 2023. In documents obtained by New York NBC News, Jones claims Combs forced him to solicit sex workers
Okay.
some underage. The producer alleges he was pressured into having sex with them at Combs' direction. Okay. All right. I so listen. All right. I'm gonna do this, right?
Mhm.
I'm doing this. So please
Okay.
do not
I'm gonna
do
do
not
it
do not
with.
judge me. Okay? Um
Uh,
alleges he was pressured into having sex with the sex workers and some underage. All right. I'm gonna be honest.
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
I have
Just yeah,
I'm grown, right? I have
yeah.
sex
Okay,
sometimes.
yeah,
I would probably like to have it more than I do, but that's
yeah,
beside the point.
yeah.
Even when I really want to have sex, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it 100 with you. Even when I really want
yeah,
to have sex, I'm older, man. Sometimes I just can't do it.
yeah,
I want to, I just can't do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm tired.
I'm tired. I got a lot of
Yeah,
things on my mind. I got kids I'm worried about. Kids
yeah,
around the house I don't want peeking in.
yeah,
I'm worried.
yeah,
I got a job. I'm worried about keeping my job stability.
yeah.
I just can't. Sometimes I just can't perform in the manner that I want to perform. Right. So
Yeah.
if I can't. Me personally, I'm just speaking for me. If I don't really want to, if I don't want to have sex,
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
Um, especially being a male, right? So being the male and having the parts that we have,
Mm-hmm.
it's you're kind of in a controlling position, right? Because
Yeah.
if certain parts work correctly, you can have sex. If certain parts don't work correctly, you can have sex as a man,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you uncomfortable or if you ain't feeling it, pressured and all that stuff, chances are stuff ain't gonna work the way it wants to work, right?
Exactly.
Chances are. That's just how the
Chances.
human body and the human mind works.
Yeah.
So me personally, I don't think
Okay.
anybody can force me to have sex.
Okay.
That's just me. That's just me. And to me, it sounds like we're going on a year with this that he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you aren't comfortable, leave or go to the authorities earlier. And now I don't want to say I don't want to be like I'm victim blaming, right? But to me, it sounds like you had no problem with the lifestyle as long as it was conducive to your whatever end goal that you wanted to get to. And
Mm-hmm. Little
now,
Rod.
yeah, Lil Rod, and now that Diddy is coming under fire with multiple allegations, with all this stuff, this is the perfect time for you to, or for him to insert himself into the equation. I could be wrong. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
You
at a
not.
certain at a certain point, you got to take some responsibility as well, right? Am I just being like, am I victim blaming or something like that? I don't know. But I just don't
Oh.
see how another grown man, unless we in jail or something like that, like shoot, not even then. It's kind of like I said, it's hard for a man to do what he need to do if he ain't really feeling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Did you say they were workers or female workers?
This says, um, where is that? Where is that? It doesn't say. After that I
Okay.
read, it says
So,
solicit sex workers, some
so,
underage.
so Lil Rod, they might have been dudes,
Okay.
and Lil Rod might have been the bottom, but so he might not
Oh,
need parts to work.
okay. Yeah.
So that's one. I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay.
Two. Uh, yeah, my thing is like every time stuff like this happen, everybody wants to come out right? And I'm not excusing. No, I'm never excusing anybody's bad behavior.
No.
My thing is just like, why do you wait to come out?
Yes, exactly.
Why do you wait to come out? Like, if it was such a problem, why do you wait to come out and say stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not. Yeah, for me, you just couldn't be that bad. Me personally, if there's injustice going on and things that I don't like, you know me, I'll speak on it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna speak on it, right? Even if it's not me who's being mistreated, I'm still gonna speak on it. I'm gonna stand up for my people, right? That's just, I mean, you're around me, so you know how I get down. So I just can't. I don't understand why when things are going wrong and people just sit there and be quiet, because essentially you just turn yourself into a victim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, you making yourself helpless. You making yourself powerful. I mean, like, you taking power away from yourself. And I just, yeah, I, I can't, I don't understand it. I just don't. So it's hard for me to be like, to relate to, like, I'm in this situation and I don't like what's going on and I'm being mistreated, da 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 da, and
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna say nothing
Right.
ever to nobody when I know 100% I'm in the right. When I can, hey, cops, hey, look, this is what's going on, man. Y'all might want to do a sting operation.
That's right. So also in this report, this is yahoo.com. Jones claims Combs forced him to. I said that. The producer alleges he was pressured into having sex with them at Combs' direction. So he the director of this thing. He the Steven Spielberg of this thing.
Yeah, come on, man, stop.
Images of the alleged gatherings that appear to show sex workers at parties at Combs' home are included in the filing. Okay, so he got proof.
Is he an adult?
Yeah, I would assume.
Talking about like that, you can't come on. You grown, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
Jones claims that some of the sex workers were given drinks laced with drugs. Bro, if you see somebody getting laced with drugs, you just gonna sit there and just I see him roofie some chicks or some dude's drink.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna make he gonna force me to have sex with him.
Yeah. No, you grown,
Bro, you
man.
see that, like, even before. So according to that, right? Even before you're forced to have sex, you see him lace people's drinks.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? You part of the problem.
Yeah, and you grown. Like, you're an accomplice, bro.
Right, that makes you an accomplice.
You're an accomplice.
Right.
You helped them. You need to be going to, But I think what it is, they're trying to put a case against. And before I say anything else, I'm not on Diddy's side. What he did was wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. But you can't be doing the stuff, seeing the stuff, and then playing the victim. You are an accomplice.
Right.
And if you knew what he was doing and you ain't say nothing, that goes for Lil Rod and everybody else that know that stuff as well, and you ain't say nothing, you are an accomplice.
Yep.
Right? So all this, everybody coming out trying to expose them, y'all are accomplices.
Because you know what? You know what happens, right? So say me and you, and we get another dude or another person, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, it's a bank up the street, right? And we all in the meeting. I'm like, yo, it's a bank up the street. I'm gonna hit the bank. I'm trying to get all the money out the bank this Wednesday, right? I got the guns, you know what I'm saying? I got the masks, I got the getaway car, I got a getaway driver. We good, right? Yeah, everybody good? Everybody agrees. All right, we're gonna go in this bank on Wednesday, 2:00 p.m.
Yeah.
Ski mask way.
Yeah.
Right? And then Wednesday come. You at 1:30, you back out. Like, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh, you in this.
Yeah.
You in this now. Ain't no way out. So you gonna go in this bank with us, or we got a problem. Right?
Yeah.
You know when the time was to back out of this bank robbery? a week ago when we was planning it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now we too deep in it, right?
Yeah.
You done already seen me roofie this chick's drink. I'm assuming you probably already seen me do a lot of other stuff. If what you're saying is true, you are already in it.
Yep.
So you ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
You ain't got no choice but to do what I'm telling you to do. If what you alleging is true.
Yeah.
It's like Training Day. Remember Training Day?
Yeah.
Denzel Washington had Ethan Hawke doing all this stuff all day.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Hawke didn't know nothing. He's setting them up to take the fall for all the illegal stuff. Right? He had him smoke the PCP.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Hey man, you trying to go to the cops like Lil Rel doing or whatever, or his lawyers, bro? I got all this stuff on you. It's too late now.
Yeah. Yep.
You part of the problem. You was there with me.
Yeah, you there with me. You watching it, you seeing it, I can't, man. Can't nobody pressure. Ain't nobody ever pressured me into nothing.
Yeah.
Stop. You know, like, stop.
Not nothing I ain't really want to do.
Nah, exactly. Ain't nobody ever pressured me into nothing I ain't really want to do. Ever.
Yeah.
Not never.
Like, nothing short of, like, if you say, oh, he tied me up, okay, we good.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, he's probably like, I'll give you this job. He's like, oh, I really want the job, so I'm going to do this. Like, no, stop, man.
Was there a gun? Was there a gun to your head? Like, was your life threatened?
Yeah, bro.
I don't hear nothing about your life being threatened.
Yeah. You had a choice. You chose to do it instead of choosing not to do it. So, and everybody, like you said, even with your bank analogy, you go. Let's say you like, hey, Rob, I'm finna rob the bank, and I show. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I show up to you to the bank with you. I watch you go in there.
Yeah.
Even if I don't got no gun.
Yeah.
I walk in there with you, watch you rob it. Right?
Yeah.
And then you rob the bank, you leave with the money, you give me some money. Right?
Yeah.
You give me some money, and then you finally get caught. And then I'm like, yeah, I knew he was a bank robber.
Yeah.
Wasn't you in there with him? No, he pressured me into going in there. Really? How'd he pressure you? By giving me half the money.
He promised me the money at the back end. Like,
that was pressure. Yeah, like, stop. So then he probably promised them something, and he talking about, I feel. No, man, stop.
Yeah.
Stop it. And everybody else who like, stop coming out after like 10 years, 15 years after the fact, people done did something wrong. Like, either come out right away or something. I can't keep dealing with.
And granted, I do get sometimes waiting. Like, sometimes they're just traumatized and cool, got it. But in some cases, it's just kind of egregious, like when you coming out with these allegations. Like, we talking about 30, or in some cases, we talking about 20, 30 years later. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. And they always come out when everybody else is coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time to get them. And they never just come out to, I just want to come out and do the right thing. It's like, oh, we suing?
Yeah.
We getting money out of it?
Yeah.
Oh, let me come out and say some stuff. Like, come on, man. They never come out. They never come out with out of the kindness of their heart.
No.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's all we got on that before we talk ourselves into some trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, there's some more Diddy's accusers. Anyway. Oh, it's a Jane Doe in this lawsuit, too. Jane Doe, a woman alleges in a 1990 and 1991. Come on, man. All right.
Yeah.
Jane Doe 2.
You wouldn't even.
Joe Dickerson Neal. Joey Dickerson. 1991? Come on, man. What are we doing? All right, anyway. Moving along. You had a topic that you wanted to talk about.
All right, so I seen this thing on a website. I'm not gonna say what website it is. I don't know if I can without getting in trouble. But anywho, top 24. It was a joke.
Okay.
Top 24 under 24 in the NBA, right? Just a quick little, and we will have a little quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the top 5 in no order. I'm gonna give you the top 10 in no order. Then I want you to make them into a top 5.
Okay, so let me get my pen and pad down.
All right. So, Franz Wagner,
Okay. Franz Wagner,
Victor Wembanyama,
Wimby.
Darius Garland,
Okay.
Chet Holmgren, LaMelo Ball,
Melo,
Tyrese Maxey,
Tyrese, Maxey.
Zion,
Okay. Zion,
Paolo,
Paolo, and Caro.
Anthony Edwards,
Anthony.
Tyrese Halliburton. Give me your top 5. I'm gonna see if yours match up with the this list I got right here.
Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, so you got Franz Wagner. I think he's last.
Okay.
Okay, no, he's not even in the top 5. All right, my top 5,
Number 5.
regardless of injury, or we just talking about pure talent.
Just if you had to start your franchise, who are the top 5 guys that you would pick under age 24?
Okay, so no, I'm taking into consideration whatever I want to take into consideration.
Whatever you want.
Okay,
It's yours. It ain't. Yeah, do your thing.
all right. So first, I'm gonna go with Tyrese Halliburton.
Okay.
My first. I just love the way he's played. I love the way he plays. I love his game.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Tyrese. Actually, I'm gonna do a starting 5 out of this because that's probably gonna be my 5 anyway.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah, all right, bro. I like that too.
Because you got all the positions in here anyway. So let me go with Tyrese.
Okay,
at the 1. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards at my 2.
Okay, I like that one.
I just don't like this dude's game at all.
Who?
Zion.
Okay, yeah, me neither.
I don't like Zion. So we gonna be kind of small in the backcourt.
I know who you could have picked.
But our front court about to be nice.
Yeah.
So let me go with you said you know who I'm about to pick?
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
Because I don't even know. What is Franz Wagner listed at?
Let me see. Franz Wagner. Breakout year was very particular. After 2 solid seasons to start his career, Wagner was already trending to eventually break out, but you had this summer, Jeremy,
Mm-hmm.
Injuries and the recent surge of his teammate Paolo will keep Franz out the All-Star year. He's only 22. I don't know. They ain't really saying shit about him.
All right, because this list is kind of devoid of threes.
Yeah. I can add Tyler Hero to it. I can add Cade Cunningham to it. Scotty Barnes. RJ Barrett.
No. I'd rather have Scotty.
Cam Thomas.
Say again?
Cam Thomas. Keegan Murray.
Ooh.
Jalen Green. And then Jaime Jaquez.
Oh, I love that dude. He ain't better than these dudes, though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So let me just I'm gonna go. I think you should have added Scotty in there. So I'm gonna add Scotty in there.
Okay.
Scotty Barnes, my 3.
Okay.
Scotty Barnes is my 3. Then I'm going Chet and Wemby.
Okay. Got you.
So my top 5 out of the was it under 25 under 25 or something? Was it?
Mm-hmm.
My starting 5 out of 25 under 25 is Tyrese Halliburton at the 1, Anthony Edwards at the 2, Scotty Barnes at the 3, Chet Holmgren at the 4, and Victor Wembanyama at my 5. But we winning. We winning.
It's hard for me to change anything out. If I had to change one out, it'd be
Probably
the
gonna
three.
be my 3. It's gonna be my 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
I
a
already
three
know.
spot.
Yeah.
And for me, I thought you was gonna put him in. Cause we gonna be undersized.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, I like him, but as my 1, I like Tyrese better.
Yeah. I'll put Tyrese at my 3.
Okay.
Because yeah. Because I can put my thing is I like basketball to where anybody, because basketball is the same way anyway. Anybody can get it and push the ball, right?
Yeah.
So if let's say I'm on the floor with Tyrese and then my boy Halliburton. Tyrese
Well, so
gets up.
Tyrese would be your 1. I think Tyrese would be your 1, and then I think Tyrese. I mean, not Tyrese, but no, yeah. Damn, they both named Tyrese. Maxey will be your 1, and I think Halle would be your 2, and then they just interchange, man. It's just
they just be interchangeable. That just be my backcourt. They'd be my I put Ant probably just be my 3 man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I push Ant to the 3, and then we can get it in. We can get it in, but yeah, I like you're not a fan of Zion. You say not Zion. What about Paolo? What you think about Paolo, man?
I haven't seen enough of him.
Okay,
and, I mean, he got them boys. I don't know if he got them, but I don't watch them. But they're playing decently. I think they in the play-in tournament right now. Or they're in the play-in spot right now. Nobody expecting them to do anything. So whatever they doing right now is just icing on the cake. I'm proud of what they doing down there. So they got something brewing. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't came to fruition yet. They got a little time. Put it in the oven about 350 for about 4 hours.
Yeah, but some franchises just never pan out though. Like,
yeah,
I don't know why, but it just never do. But like you said, the NBA always trying to make the Lakers successful. So
yeah, Lakers and the Knicks for some reason. Like the Knicks is trash. I'm so sick of them.
Always trash.
Like they was talking about the Knicks, like, cause they on like this losing path. Like they had a bad February, and I'm like, so. Like, like, what's wrong with the Knicks? The Knicks, what's wrong with the Knicks? The Knicks are the Knicks. That's what's wrong with the Knicks.
What's wrong with the Knicks is they don't have nobody.
Right. Their best player is my size.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good, but like we said it before, it's only 2 little dudes in NBA history that has ever led their team to a championship. Only 2.
Yeah. They generational talents. And Brunson is not one of them. Yeah,
Sorry.
Brunson is because I think we always kind of talk about this. On the championship team, what option is he?
Yeah.
He's probably a 3rd option on championship team.
Yeah, on his best day. Yeah, he's the 3rd option on a championship team.
3rd option on a championship team, because the 3rd option on a championship team is Klay Thompson. It's Chris Bosh. It's Manu Ginobili. It's Kobe when his second championship, his second round of championships was Andrew Bynum or maybe Lamar Odom.
I would say Lamar is the best.
Lamar, yeah. So. I think he's the 3rd best player on the championship team, in my opinion, at best. But he's nice, but just like Chris Bosh was nice before he went to. Kevin Love was nice before he went to join the championship team.
Yeah, but they weren't winning no chips.
But winning nothing. Yeah. So shout out to Kevin Love, because people when I bring up Kevin Love in the when I talk about how. The Warriors, we're gonna have to do this. The Warriors and Cleveland when they played, when it was like LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Steph, Kevin Love. When I say Kevin Love and like Clay, they like Kevin Love. I said Kevin Love was don't sleep on my man.
Yeah,
he was a double machine before he went and played with LeBron.
Like at least 15 rebounds too.
Yeah. That first year the Cavs and Warriors played, the teams was even. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. The teams was equal. So I don't care what nobody said.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But your boy got to get on that plane.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. Rob got to go catch a flight. He got an engagement he got to do, probably public speaking or something like that. Probably paid appearance, something like that. But thank you for spending your time with us. We're gonna get out of here. We'll be back next week with another fresh episode of Relevant. Uh, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And so until next time, be easy